can uncover that defies your world, gives you truth and life. What that excels, special reminder, guide your way through this shadow world.
All right, everything looks good. So, yep, let's just get started. Welcome to some Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. Okay, it's been a while. It's been a couple of weeks since we played camera so badly. There we go. It's been a while since we played last because I was busy on Saturday last week, so I couldn't play last week. So it's been a couple of weeks. So let me just try to remember what happened. Right, we went through what at first seemed to be a pretty good timeline because we get to, we learned that Dio had killed the old woman and stolen her bracelet in order to take part in the nonary game for some unknown reason. We restrained him, put him in a pod, and then someone murdered him. Yeah, so, like, before then, hold on. Alice and someone else were supposedly murdered. It was Alice and... was it Luna? I don't remember. Alice and someone else got murdered. Then afterwards, people started disappearing to the point where the only people left were just me, Sigma, Phi, K, and Dio. Then Sigma exposed Dio using the luminol fluid as being the one who killed the old woman before the game even started. And then afterwards, yeah, they locked him up in a pod. Someone killed Dio and smashed up his bracelet, which meant Phi and K couldn't go past the third set of chromatic doors since they needed Dio's bracelet to do that, and since it was smashed up, they couldn't go, so they were essentially gonna die. And so then I believe the line stopped there because there was a lock and we didn't know how to open it. So, yeah, okay, interesting. In that case, let's oh yeah, let's get right into it. I think we're just trying out a new timeline this time around, so that should be fun. All right, Shadow World can go off. We don't need that anymore. All right, let's go. 35 and a half hours into the game. This is so much longer than the first game. God damn. This is, oh, the opening cutscene again. We've seen this one so many times. I don't know why it resets to it does this whole thing again when I reach the end of a timeline. Like, I feel like it would be just better if he just exited out to the timeline screen and then I could just pick where I could go in rather than having to sit through that thing again. Yeah, like just like yeah, so this is the timeline we did. How can Phi and K be saved, right? So, but like, yeah, when this ends, right, rather than like taking me right back to the beginning and having me watch the intro cutscene again, why not just drop me off in this screen directly? That way I can just pick where I want to go, you know? I don't know, that just seems like it would make more sense, but whatever. All right, let's see. What should we do? So we know this timeline is completed. So this is completed all the way up to here. So everything to the left of everything in this timeline is completed. That's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we're about 9. We're a 9. We've got 1/9 of all the good endings so far. Well, not good endings because it's not exactly a good one, but it's one of the important endings where you actually learn about a character. So that's so what do we need? How can Phi and K be saved? 5 minutes of life. Those two might be related. I don't know. What is a long string of numbers? We got nothing. Land of the bomb. Land of the bomb. So those two are the same, huh? we are starting to run out of paths to check out, which is interesting because it means like once there's going to be something in these paths that is just going to unlock thing after thing, and then everything's just going to be unlocked in like a chain, and that's going to be fun. I guess we could try, doing we could try trusting K in the AB game, which, I mean, I imagine I know how this will go, right? He's gonna betray us. He'll betray us, reach 9 BP, and then he'll leave, right? Let me guess. That one's that one I imagine is gonna be pretty simple, so let's just get it out of the way. We can knock off that little mini timeline right there. Also, sorry if my voice is a bit hoarse. It's been yelling a lot in the past few hours, so my throat isn't feeling as good as it should be. So my voice might sound a little bit strained. I might struggle with a couple of voices, but we'll see. It shouldn't be too bad. I should be fine. I have vocal cords of steel. Yeah. We know for a fact that he's gonna betray us. So I'm actually quite proud that I actually read the situation properly and like good question. This I feel like is gonna be one of the good ones, because I think one of the complaints that I had before was the fact that like your choice doesn't really matter in some of them, because like what they pick changes based on what you pick, which I think is really a bad choice. I feel like it works like maybe once in like a special scenario, right? Like I feel like it would be really impactful if you like go through the whole game and you're like, picking all these options and you're like, I see, I picked ally, but he betrayed me, so I'm gonna go back and betray him. Or like, oh, I picked betray thinking he was gonna betray, but actually he allied, so I'm gonna go back and pick ally, and then we're all gonna be friends, right? Like, I feel like it would be really impactful to like be able to like go back and use your previous knowledge to pick the right choices, and then just have one choice like in one of the later timelines, one of the ones that you have to unlock, where the choice that you make, actually you make the wrong choice regardless, right? If you betray the ally, if you ally, they betray, and that's like this big shocking thing, because like, what the hell? How did they pick different things based on what I picked, even though we were in completely separate rooms, right? Like, I feel like that would be a really good subversion of expectations to do, and it definitely was the first time it happened. It was fucking crazy. But the fact that it just happens so often just makes the choices kind of feel unimpactful, because it's just like, the game is probably just gonna make me, just gonna pick the like, I can't read the situation based on the prior information that I have about the character and the situation we're in, and try to make an educated guess about whether or not they'll ally and betray, and then choose accordingly, because it's not deterministic, right? What they pick, if what they pick is determined by what I pick from a gameplay sense, it means that what they pick is in no way a product of what they of their previous actions in the situation. So it means it's impossible to try to guess what they're going to do. And I do feel like being able to like read other people and like making the right choice based on what you think they're going to do, I think that's a really cool concept. I feel like the game kind of robs you of that, although this one is kind of an exception to that rule, because in this case I'm pretty sure K is going to betray me in both cases, and I feel like I did read the situation right, but we'll see.
Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
I don't know, it's just a minor nitpick. I just feel like the whole like, oh my god, their choice changed based on my choice thing would be more impactful if it wasn't just so overused in the early AB. I actually feel like it doesn't really happen that often in the AB games down here, but in the AB games, in these AB games, I haven't checked out this option yet, but in both this AB game and this AB game, it happened exactly as I mentioned.
Ambidex gates now opening.
I feel like something like that should be like a big subversion of expectations that should happen towards the end of the game, after you've already established that like you can try to guess based on that, like choices are deterministic, and throw that non-determinism to shake things up, right?
Displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
If you start and overuse the non-deterministic aspect of the AB game, not only does it cheapen the shock of the non-deterministic aspect, but it also makes it harder to take the actual proper deterministic AB games. Like, it makes it hard to take them seriously because you don't know whether, like, the previous information you have is going to be enough to, like, formulate a theory and try to predict what the other person's going to do, or if the game is just going to fuck you over, I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of a mistake how they went about approaching that, They betray. Is everyone... Okay, Luna is too good for this world. I mean, yeah, that one was obvious. So yeah, this one was a good one, because Kay did betray in both cases, meaning it is deterministic, and my choice actually matters,
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Yeah, but it is definitely I do definitely feel vindicated by the fact that, I did pick the right
Please
choice
check
the
your bracelet
first time
to
around.
see your updated bracelet points.
I keep in mind, when I criticize a game, it's not because I don't like the game, it's because I like the game. And, like, if I don't like a game, I'm not going to waste my breath criticizing it. If I don't like a game, I'm just not going to play it, and I'm going to say it's a bad game, right? If I'm actually, like, spending my time, like, criticizing a game, it's because I like the game, and I want it to be better, So, just, if you're a big fan of the game, and you see me, like, shitting on it, that's actually a sign of me enjoying the game. I like being critical of the things that I like. I think it's a good habit.
So you did indeed choose ally.
You tricked me.
I apologize.
Sigma! You fucking idiot!
Shut up. You get to die down here with us, and I'm happy. You know what? Kay gets to leave. Everything's gonna fucking... I don't care. I don't care what happens. As long as you stay down here and die with all of us, I will be happy, you piece of fucking shit.
Now Kay's got 9 points thanks to your stupid ass.
I betcha sweet Bippy I did. But he's not just gonna leave
I
us.
apologize for taking further advantage of your trust, but I will be leaving.
Sigma is so fucking gullible. It's so funny. What? Can you run that back again? I don't think I heard you, buddy. Before we could react, Kay slipped past us with speed and agility that belied his size. The blink of an eye, he was standing in front of the number 9 door.
Kay! God damn it! Wait, you son of a bitch!
Oh, honestly, hearing Dio scream in despair is so worth it. My god. You didn't give any sign that he'd heard Dio, just grabbed the lever and pulled it down. God. What?
Oh no.
What do you mean, oh no? You've done this in like 3 different timelines. You have like done this exact shit so many times that I've literally made a thumbnail about you sneaking off to open the number 9 door while no one's looking, because you've done it so many times. So I don't want to hear your fucking oh no, Clover. You've killed every bit of trust that I had in every bit of trust that I had in you coming in from the first game. You've completely ruined it. Jesus Christ. I don't want to hear it from you.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
What did you do it? I trusted you,
The
Kay.
answer is obvious. 3 people have already been murdered.
Oh, fair enough.
If I remain, I place myself in greater danger.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say that, like, leaving early is actually not, like, you don't gain any advantage from leaving early, right? Because, like, as long as you have 9 BP, you can leave. Like, if anyone opens the door, you can leave. So it's essentially like having 9 BP is a safety net, right? You can literally not be left behind unless someone, like, opens the door without your knowledge and, like, you're in a different room. But, like, just assuming, you know, normal circumstances, people aren't just being dicks for the sake of being dicks, which, I mean, in other words, as long as Dio doesn't have 9 BP, right? Like, I feel like if you have 9 BP, you can just leave as someone else, so there's no risk for you to stay, even if you still have 9 BP. There's not really any point in trying to leave immediately, you know? But you know what? He does actually make a good point in this specific timeline, considering 3 people have been brutally murdered so far. I honestly don't fault him for leaving as soon as he does, you know? Yeah, I do think his betrayal is probably the one that makes the most
A
sense.
simple decision, really.
Yep.
I'm sure you would have done.
God damn it,
I
Kay.
apologize. I do intend to contact the police as soon as I have escaped.
The police have all been killed by the fucking COVID. Giga COVID. COVID square root 6. Hey, wait. You didn't even turn around. Sigma, we are less than half an hour into today's episode, and this boy Sigma is already taking L's. Absolutely
The
incredible.
number 9
Jesus Christ.
door has closed.
Alright,
This ends the nonary
less than
game.
20 minutes, actually.
Thank you for your participation.
Where's Zero Junior? You're boring.
As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
So you say that, right? But there are literal antimatter bombs throughout this facility. Now, it's risky, sure, but assuming we could find an area, but we know for a fact that those bombs are not actually strong enough to blow up the entire facility, right? That's why the whole plan of them blowing everything up relies on the bombs then setting off the antimatter core, and then that blowing everything up, right? So, technically speaking, if we could find a spot in the facility that was far enough away from the antimatter core that detonating one of the antimatter bombs would not set off a chain reaction, like, if we could do that, then, I mean, we can definitely use that antimatter bomb to blow up, you know, blow through the walls of this facility. And I mean, I guess it depends on how far underground we are, because there's 3 bombs, right? So if we're too far underground, 3 bombs won't be enough to get us out. But, like, I don't know. I feel like I'd at least try to just, like, use the antimatter bomb in the number 9 door and then get out through there, you know? I mean, like, this is probably one of the furthest areas, right? Because, like, let me actually look at the map here. Give me a second. File. Floor map for, right, so here we are. So the number 9 door is basically on the far left of the map. It's on, like, the bottom right? So, and I believe the 2 warehouses actually line up with each other. Yes, they do. So the number 9 door is, I'm guessing this is some kind of, this seems like it might be an elevator, actually, because of the, well, I mean, this could go, but the fact that, like, these 2 seem perfectly laid on top of each other, and, like, this is the same shape, and there's clearly no way for this to go. I'm guessing this is some kind of elevator, in which case maybe the antimatter nuke isn't really an option, but I mean, I feel like we could at least try, you know? Like, where's the reactor core? That's the lab. Actually don't remember where the reactor is. That's the garden. I don't actually know which one is the reactor. Which door is the reactor, actually? Pressure exchange, lab, treatment, bee garden, archives. Control room. Ah, control room, right? Yeah, through the red door. Let's see. A door. That's the lab. It's this way. Could be this one. Or it's probably this one, actually. Yes, this makes sense, because this is the control room, and then the reactor's in here, because I know it's, like, oval shaped, or, like, quarter circle. That would make... Yeah, actually, no, that reactor is, like, right next to the number 9 door. That's, yeah, no, that wouldn't work. But, like, if the reactor's all the way over here, like, set off the bomb over here, and, like, we got 3 bombs, we might be able to make it all the way to the surface. Who knows? Depends on how deep we are. Well, we can at least try, right?
He's gone.
Yep.
Damn it!
Fuck you.
This is all your fault, Sigma!
Yes.
There's no point to blaming him now.
Yeah. It's not like we can open that door again.
We've got nukes.
Ah, damn it!
Or, well, I guess in this timeline we haven't actually found the bomb, so they wouldn't actually know that we had them, but we do have them, you know? No, this isn't right. This can't be right. We stood there in silence, staring at the door. The only exit to the outside world, now closed forever. Our only chance of escape now was to hope Kay would keep his word and contact the police. Alice, Luna, the old woman. Who had killed them? Where had Quark gone? There were questions we still hadn't answered, but we had plenty of time now. Perhaps we still would. Alright, that's another timeline closed. Nice. I mean, not nice. That was one of the bad endings, but, you know. I really don't understand what, like, separates, like, the supposed, like, game over endings with, like, the regular, like, supposedly good endings. Like, in both of these cases, I'm pretty sure we, like, someone opens the number 9 door and we end up, like, leaving, right? Like, this is, in no way is this ending significantly better from any of the other game overs we've gotten, so I don't really, I mean, the only difference is that, like, we got some, like, character info about Tenmyoji. That's, like, we get a reward for that ending, but I don't really see why we deserve one, considering the ending isn't meaningfully better than the other ones, but whatever. Let's take a look. Wasn't there? Yeah, there's the fucking treatment center. The treatment center escape room we still haven't finished. We could give that one another try. Yeah, but the thing is, like, if we did give that one another try, and we, like, say, spend an hour in there fucking it up, and then we'd then have to go do another one immediately after. So, I don't know. I guess we'll give that one a shot. I mean, we're gonna have to do it at some point, you know, so I don't think you have a choice. There's also the fact that, like, which one was it? Yeah, the infirmary. We still haven't gotten the gold file in the infirmary, and I don't know how. But let's give the treatment center a try. Hopefully I'll remember the early stages so we can just kind of blitz through them and then just give a quick try to the part that I got stuck on. Alright, let's see this. Okay, what do we got? Button under the screen. Yeah. We've already seen all of this. Oh, God. Yeah, I remember this shit. Oh, God. We need to... yes, we need to put the thing in the hole. Just when the 9th lion ate the sun, and yeah, there's a lot of imagery. We need the key for that. We can go ahead and grab that. Just take the whole plant. It'll be fine. That's that. We can go ahead and grab that. Tablet. That, we need the key cards for that. You're still locked. Oh, yes, I remember. This one's like Wordle, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so 4 of these are correct. So let's see if we get rid of... no, sorry. Undo that. If we do 1, 2, 3... 5? What does that say? Still 3 correct. So that means either 4 and 5 are correct, or these, or neither. So either 4 and 5 are correct, meaning one of these is incorrect, or neither 4 or 5. Theoretically speaking, if it were, then that should mean that if we then just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, depending on what we get. Yes, okay, so those 3 are correct. We now have all 4. Now we just need to rearrange these a little bit. Let's try 6, 3, 2, 1. See how that goes. Oh, that was pretty easy. Yeah. Okay. So that part was easy, right? That's just like, it's essentially just like the Wordle type of thing, you know, where you like have to like, you got these, and then these are out of place, but then these ones are correct, and then you just have to guess based on that. All right. Let's open these up. Seven hours and 1 minute. Ooh, I should write that down. So pod 3, that's a terrible color. Pod 3, 11, 1. Okay. Take the key. Yeah, we've already gone through all this. I don't remember what episode it was. That's 620. Cool. So pod 2, 620. Yeah. Let's hope we can get back to the point where I was before. 7:15. That is the worst 5 I've done in my life. I'm gonna do that again. Alright. Let's open that pot up. Alright, cool. And while we're here, let's just put the plant in here. Oh, we can't yet. Okay, whatever. We don't have the chip yet. I think the chip is the one that's in the jellyfish, if I remember correctly from the last time we did this, right? Let's go try that. One of these keys is for the jellyfish, I know that much, because that's part of the early puzzles. Let's try the white key. Oh, no, not you. Wrong key. Okay, let's try this one. Yeah, okay, that one worked. Okay, and then I believe there's a jellyfish puzzle here to like get it out. Alright, yeah. Oh, right, this one. It's kind of a pain. So if we go left, that's GG, right? Because that one will get trapped there. Go down and left. But then we can't go up. Nice, we could. You go left and up. No, we can't go up. Because if we go up, we can't go up or right. We have to, and going left does nothing for us right now. So we have to go down. Then still can't go up. Going left just puts us back in the same place. So we gotta go this way. There we go. Alright, we need a scalpel for this, right? Oh, no, we don't. Alright, let's put that in the painting. Just speed running this right now. Laser beam. This, I believe, is back inside of this room. This. Now, where's the other plant? It should be in somewhere. Okay, so we need to open this up, and then that will change the number. O15. So I'm just gonna write both of those down. O. Cool. Alright, there should be... Alright, what next? Oh, here's the plant. Let's grab that. What do we have now? What's the tablet say? Oh, this is the password thing. We're not dealing with that yet. That's gonna be the final puzzle, the one that we were stuck on. What is that key for? Does it have to do with the clock? So, we put it in here. Come on. We're with Quark this time around. That's why it's just me and Clover, because he's sick, I think. Yeah, it's been a while since we've been in this timeline. But I mean, if we can just clear this out, that'd be great. That up. Cool. Chip. Yeah, put this in the machine. We gotta calibrate it first before we can put a Quark in there. It's just, Zip, now we put the plants in here. Oh, I didn't... Oh. Come on, let's go. Hurry it up, we don't got all day. This is, we're retreading old ground here, so I'm just trying to do it as fast as possible. God, I'm so tired right now. Alright, next up, we do the other plant. Probably could have done that without exiting. Come on. Alright, cool. Let's go back to the clock and slot those in. Oh, right, we're putting the Quark first. we should do is once we get to the part that we got stumped on, we should save. We should make a different save there. That way. Oh no, we can't come back to it anyways. Because if you then progress on a different save, no, that wouldn't work out. Come on. Alright, let's go. Alright, so what I got? 5 past 4? Or... Five? Okay, cool. Alright, now we need to remember how we actually play this. Because I think now we've actually gotten to the shitty part. Yeah, okay, so the dice game, we have that. Or puzzle instructions. Protected by 4-digit password. You can use the hint. Oh. That's the same thing. What did we need? Password hint. Tablet. Yep, and it has to do with those, I believe, if I remember correctly. Okay. So then, I guess we just use the tablet then, right? Tablet, screen says the following. Okay. 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second. Okay, so let's do 4 pieces then. So piece 1 is gonna go 7 counterclockwise and 15 clockwise. So 7, it's gonna be, I think we start here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, that's S, right? I think that was S. S, right? Let me just. Okay, yeah. So then 2 is gonna be 620. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. Okay, so 20 just goes around the board again. So 2 is also an S. 3 is 0, 15. So then just 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15. Why? And then 4 is going to be 405. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 5. Oh. I mean, that makes sense. So SSYO. No. Wait, was one of them help? It's a 4-letter word. I just don't know. No, okay. I just thought I might try a couple. Okay, so what are we doing wrong here? That's the question then. Because right, we got hours and minutes, And we know minutes go that way, hours go that way, right? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe T starts at 1, not at, In which case, I guess if we start at T, then all of these are going to get shifted. I mean, if we start at start rather than at T, all of these are going to get shifted 1 to the left. So, yeah, because we're going to go 1 less far on the minute side. So, they're all going to be shifted 1 to the left. So, U would become P. Or, no, they're shifted 1 clockwise. So, U would actually become G. U is this S. U would become Y. 3 is Y. Become. Well, you actually started at with the minute hand, so you would actually go counterclockwise. You would actually become S. 4, which is O. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it would become B. Clockwise. Alright. GYS. I don't think that's gonna work, but we'll see. IS. Yeah, I don't think it's starting on start really makes any sense, because how do you then deal with the fact that some of them go clockwise and some of them don't? It doesn't really work, So let's try this again. We don't need 11-1. We can just do 0-50. 0-15. That's a 6. Look like a 6. That's color. Yeah, it's good enough. Alright, so what do we do here? Obviously, my intuition would tell me you use the hour hand goes counterclockwise, the minute hand goes clockwise, right? And so then from there, so you start at T, you move the pieces based on what each on the hour and minute as described, and then that's that, right? That should theoretically give you your answer. But for some reason, it doesn't, right? So, So these are 20, which means it doesn't have the full alphabet. This does actually mean there are a few letters we can actually knock out. So, we have an A, yes. Do you have a B, C? There's no D. So any words with a D can't be the answer. A, C, D, E. Oh. There's no E. That's actually very helpful, considering that's like the most common letter in the English alphabet. That cuts out a lot of letters. E, F, G, H. Oh yeah, and there's some repeats. H, I. No I either. H, I, J, K. No L. Hold on. There is an L. Okay, let me write down. Oh. Get the dartboard off my screen. It's atrocious. Okay, so letters that are not here. We don't have D. We don't have E. We don't have... there's no I. E, I. No I. H, I. J. J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q? Q. No Q. Q, R, S, T, U, No V. T, U, V, X, Y, Z. Okay, so these are the letters that are not on the game board. In other words, these are the letters that we know whatever. So being able to rule out a whole 7 letters of the alphabet is actually huge, because that's like yeah, more than like, it's more than a third of the alphabet gone, right? Or no, less than a third, more than a fourth. Sorry. That's huge. That is actually huge. Let's see. So 4-letter words. Let's see, the fact that there's numbers here is kind of iffy to me, because I like why can you enter numbers though? Because like, I don't think, like, there's no numbers on the game boards. Why would you enter numbers? I don't know. Huh? It has to be so 4-letter word that doesn't have any of these. That's fuck. Not with a 7, with a uck. I mean, it could have worked. It should have. But okay, so that, I mean, I guess that helps narrow it down, but there's still so many possible words that you could do with these letters, right? So like, it's not that helpful, right? Because you've got O, A, and U. You got 3 vowels right there. And like, A is a pretty damn strong one, right? E is stronger, sure, but A, that's a strong ass vowel. There's a lot of words with A. I don't know. Alright, so what if we try doing all of these in sequence, right? Using a single piece, right? So we do 7 anti-clockwise, right? Widdershins, as the kids call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 and 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so that was correct. So now we're here. Then we do 6 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at B. Then 20 goes around the whole board, right? Because that's what? 7, 7, 3, 3. That's 14. That's 6. Yeah, okay, so that leaves us back at B. 20 just goes around the whole board. Then 0. Then 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Leaves us at R. Then 4 backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I should probably mark the ones that I ended up at. I ended up as at the S. Then I... hold on, let me... So this leaves us at S, right? Then after going 6 back, this leaves us at B. After going 15 forward, it leaves us at R. And then, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Leaves us at H. SBRH. Super Battle Road H. Damn, even this game's telling me to go grind Dokkan. God damn it. SBRH, let's see. SBRH. Nothing. See, this is an issue. It's pointless. I don't know what password I'm supposed to point. Whoever said it meant something to do with the game board. I should go another look at the game board. The image is displaying an image of something that looks like a kind of board game. Whoever thinks this might be a hint for the tablet login. Okay. The button do anything? Okay. Yeah, we've got all the clues. 4 pieces for the first password, 1 piece for the second. Okay, yeah, but like, what does that mean, though? 4 pieces. Like, the reasonable assumption would mean, like, okay, let's step back for a second. What would be the reasonable assumption? The ones we've already tried. The reasonable assumption is that 4 pieces indicates, okay, we move the first piece here, we move the second piece to whatever this indicates, we move the third piece here, we move the fourth piece here, and that's 1 password. Then 1 piece for the last password indicates you do these in sequence with a single piece, and you write down the ones that it lands on, you know? Doesn't work. Neither of those work, even though those are objectively the most straightforward interpretations of that hint. And so I've legitimately got 0 clue what we're supposed to do here, you know? Like, like, I don't know, right? Like, I mean, we did spend a long time last time. We didn't actually realize the fact that M and H represented minute and hours, and so we actually went kind of we actually wasted a long time not realizing that this told us which direction to move on the game board. So you know, at least we've gotten past that debacle and we're actually solving the right puzzle now. But even like knowing exactly what we need to do, I have no idea what this game what it's expecting me to do here, because I mean, I can go check that I didn't get any of the times wrong, you know? But... I guess we could do some... Hold on, let me see. So, 4. Number 4. 4. 5. 405. That makes sense. Unless maybe it doesn't want me to use the minute hand as minutes, but no, it says minutes, so it definitely wants that. You are 015. Yeah, so that's 15. 015. That's correct. So we have. What about this one? This one is 6. What's that? 615, 620. Yeah. That's correct. You are. That's 12. 715. Just what we have. 15. So I guess I'm trying to think here. I mean, yeah, it's just a regular fucking clock, right? It has to just be... It's not gonna be some stupid thing where, like, we're supposed to use, like, the minute hand, but whatever hour it points to, like, that's stupid. No one in their right mind would ever do it. It's just so counterintuitive. That would be so counterintuitive, you know? I don't know. We're done with... yeah, there's literally... We've looked at everything else. Not like there's anything else. Alright, so... I might not know much, but there's one thing I know. Alright, let's do some cheating. And that is differences, right? I don't know what mechanics of stuff. What I do know is that the difference of these matter. No, I don't think that works the way I think it would. No, I don't think that doesn't work. I guess it could, right? Alright, let's try that whole 1 piece, right? 1 piece is real. So let's that whole 1 piece for the second password, right? That means we move 1 piece around the board and pick up where it left off. And this tells us how to move that piece, right? That makes sense. So in that case, let us we know for a fact that After 7:15, we ended up here. After 6:20, we ended up here. After 0:15, we ended up here. After 4:05, we ended up here, right? Yeah, okay. So, if we now just rotate these around the place, what does that give us, right? If we rotate clockwise, we get GC HL. Not a word. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a word. FNLT. No. MCTO. No. KJOB. No. APBC. No. SS. CN. YGNC. UFCJ. RMJP. HKS. LS. SG. Oh. TYGF. OUFM. MK. CHKA. NL. AS. This is stupid. This doesn't work. I don't know why I'm going off on this wild goose chase. It's trying to like find a word in here. Not gonna fucking cut it yet. And I have zero clue what we're supposed to be doing. Hell, I don't even know if it's gonna be a word. I assume it's gonna be a word, right? But it could legitimately just be it could just be a random string of 4 letters with like no connection to it. You know? I have no way of knowing that. My god. My god. Like I don't understand, right? Like 1 2 3 5 6 7. 1 2 3 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 15. S. That makes sense. Then 1 2 3 4 5 6. SS. Then this one 015 will be 1 2 3 4 7 15. S is Y. It just doesn't work. There's nothing. I legitimately am out of ideas. I have zero, like, at least in, like, the other cases, I could at least try something and, like, see if it would work. Here I legitimately can't try anything because I don't have any ideas. I've exhausted every possible idea I have. You know? Like, what? We have the pieces. Start at T. Minute hand goes that way. Hour hand goes that way. We understand that. If we do that with a single piece, we get this. If we do that without a single piece, we get SSY some bull. Oh. Doesn't work. Just doesn't work out anything that works. No, I just... Yeah, I remember why I got stuck on this one. God damn. This is actually insane. I'm sorry, am I just missing something? Is there just something, like, super simple that I'm just not getting for some reason? Am I just being stupid? And, like, for some reason... Because, no. So, okay, I remember we did this puzzle during one of those days where I was like really out of it and my brain just couldn't process anything. Then I went back and then we tried to do a different puzzle and that one also didn't work out. So I just assumed, okay, my brain is fried. Then we went to do that second puzzle that we had left, that we got stopped by 2 puzzles on the same day. So I was just like, my brain is fried. So then the next time we go back to the second puzzle we tried and we blitzed through it. We absolutely demolished it, right? Other than like a couple of missteps here and there. So I just assume, okay, this puzzle was fucked because my brain just couldn't handle it. But then I come back here and lo and behold, there's nothing. This one is actually bonkers insane. Like, what do I do here? Do I try converting minutes to what they would be in hours? It would be 3. It would be 4. It would be 3. Do I try that? 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 4. I mean 3. 1, 2, 2. Okay, so 3. So 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. UH 3, 1, 2, 3. UHC. And 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. UHCR. It's not gonna work. This is just me throwing shit at the wall. What? Like what? 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 Like, okay, we have a game board. Minute hand, hour hand. That makes sense. We got 4 clocks, we got 4 pieces. This should be simple. Like, the instructions we are giving, it's not like the instructions are cryptic or anything, right? Like, they very explicitly tell us what to do, and yet it's not that. I don't know what to do. Something we're missing? I don't know. Oh, the numbers are even lined up 1, 2, 3, 4 from left to right like they would be on a fucking pin pad. Nothing. Do I just try random words? I guess I could. It's gonna be hell. But they're 4 letters. There can't be that many, right? No, there could be a lot. Goddamn. There's 20, so it's like 20 minus the fact that S is repeated twice, so let's just say 20, right? So it's what? Fucking. The first letter is 20. There's 20 to the 4th possibilities of combinations. That is 2020 is 400, right? Then another 20 is 8,000. That is 16. No, not 16,000. 160,000 possible words are what is available here. Hell no, I'm not doing that. Obviously, not all of those are valid words, but still, you know, like, you'd still need trial and you'd still need to think of one of those to see, okay, think of each combination to see, okay, is this a word? No, it's not. Discard it, you know? Like, I wouldn't have to try out 160,000, but I would still need to think 160,000. No, that would take forever. What the fuck do we do here? You have our times. You have the board. You have the instructions. Nothing works. What do we... I got nothing. I've got nothing. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I legitimately don't know what I'm doing here. I don't see why we're... Yeah. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. This timeline, whatever the hell it may be, is gonna elude me until the end of days, because I don't ever see me getting this right. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to... This one is hard enough that I'm just gonna have to leave it till the end. I'm just gonna have to do everything else before it. Watch everything else be locked, and like this has like the one fucking key that will then allow me to unlock all the end. Because like they knew this one was the hardest fucking puzzle in the game. But it doesn't seem hard. Like it seems pretty straightforward what I'm supposed to do. It's just, see, those are the worst kinds of puzzles, right? Like there are the puzzles where on one hand, right, like there are like 50 possible, like there are very loose instructions, and it's like you have to figure out what to do. And then there are the ones where you are told what to do, and it is wrong. Because then you truly have nothing. Right? Like that hint, like the hints that we're given are completely fun. Alright, which one do we do now? I guess we do... Yeah, I guess we'll do this one. To the chromatic door. So this one was the blue door. That should be the... So blue was on its own here. Green was on its own here. I'm guessing this one's red, so this one's gonna be blue then. I mean green. My bad. Oh, let's go do that. Go through the green door with Luna. Alice, Luna, green door.
Right.
I'm coming.
I mean, the good thing about this one is, at least we know Luna is basically she's an ally machine, so we know we can ally with her. They both took off for the door, and I followed behind at a run. I glanced back over my shoulder in time to see the others head to their respective doors. Bide, U, and K ducked into the red door. As the Senmyoji carried Quark through the blue door, Clover right at his heels.
2, 1, 0.
Oh, I am so tired.
Chromatic doors closing.
Snack. I need some caffeine. I don't need to go to the bathroom. Okay. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. We are going to get into the room. Once we are... Whoa. What? Oh, right, this was the green door as well. It's a dead end.
All 3 doors seem to be locked.
That's unfortunate.
What's this thing here? So where else? So we've already gone... Yeah, one was the treatment center, the other one was the archives. Where else does the green door lead?
It looks like the device next to the number 9 door.
Why don't you try pulling the lever?
Alright, we'll get into the game, and then after that we're gonna take a substantial break while I go to the bathroom and I get something to drink with caffeine in it. Might as well. Something like, yeah, 15 minutes should do it, I'd say. Look at the door on the right. Huh. That doesn't make sense. Oh, just the one on the right open. How do you open the other 2?
You're probably just overthinking it. That
Yep.
door opened. That means bring it on.
But
Don't go soft on me now. I'll leave you behind.
you're gonna
Come
die.
on, Sigma, let's go.
Like, I know this because it happens in like every timeline. That or you'll find out I'm like a robot or something, I don't know. It's one of those two, you know? Is this the Golem Bay? Yes, it is. Okay. So we actually came in here before in one of the other timelines. I think we came in here with K and Phi. I guess we'll have to see what exactly is in here, because I know some people actually took stuff from the safe in this room. But we don't know what, because we don't know what was in there. What is this place?
It is kind of confusing, isn't it? What is it for?
Well, I think it looks like some sort of workroom.
If you say so. We should split up and search it.
Let's get to
We
it.
need to find key cards with moon symbols on them, right?
Correct?
Yes. They should be somewhere in this room.
Alright, let's get to it. Well, more importantly, I think, is finding the key to get out, because otherwise we'll be stuck in this room for life, and then we'll die horribly. of starvation, or actually we'll die of thirst first, unless the doors are sealed too tight, in which case it'll be, well, no, the room's pretty big. Even with 3 people, we won't run out of oxygen before we dehydrate to death. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go. We're gonna take a 15-minute break, and then we're gonna come back. And we're gonna do this room, and then we'll progress in the story rather than just being a fucking worthless episode where we don't do anything. So I'll be right back. And well, I say right back. It'll be in 15 minutes. Actually, it's what? It's 8:13 right now. All right, we'll make that 17 so that we come back at an even 8:30. How does that sound? Or actually, no, I don't want to use my time. I want to use stream time. So we'll come back when the stream is at. Yeah, we'll do when the stream is at an hour. Actually, no, that's not the YouTube stream timer. What's the YouTube stream timer? YouTube stream timer is at hour and 11 minutes. So we'll come back at an hour and 25. That's 14 minutes. That's basically okay. So yeah, we'll come back when the stream timer is at an hour and 25 minutes. That one, that's probably the better choice. All right.
It took me 10 years to find the answers I made. I forgot about it in 2 seconds. I don't have anything that's really important to me. That's why everything is beautiful. you hear it? The pulses of the living. The ironic rhythm is a grand orchestra. It's never the same tone. Who wants to stop this? There can be. When the violent storm is over, blue sky is more beautiful than ever. You see, I want that, I want that, that's all I want. I drift tonight the waves, I'll just be a black sea. I drift tonight, please don't stop the flow. I drift tonight with wandering just I will be of this universe. I drift tonight a finite world. The finite one and the infinite one. Once there, everything comes through. I've heard of such a dreamy place. Do you think my broken wings will heal? Hope so, 'cause I can't fly well. I wonder if this rain will stop one day. Someone's been crying all along. No worries, there's only one road, so I can't get lost. All I have to do is walk. Placed by the name of heaven, the promised land. Everyone is waiting in a very long line. Placed by the name of heaven, there's a comfort in that. I don't hesitate, just be guided. I wonder how far I have come, and what have I ever done. Alright, well, I'm sure I'll be there soon. All I have to do is walk. Placed by the name of heaven, the promised land. I wonder what was waiting for me. Placed by the name of heaven, there's a comfort in that. I don't hesitate, just be guided. I haven't talked to my heart for a long time. When did I stop flying? Is it a wings that Placed by the name
Alright, I'm about a minute late. Don't fucking crucify me. I'm a minute late, okay? Fucking hell. Let's get, let me pull up the chat and we'll get right back into it. In the meantime, if you like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, because it helps the channel. Also, leave a comment, you know, tell me something fun. All right. Sure. Tuned in. All right, everything looks good. Let's get right to it. Yeah, so oh, that wasn't here last time. So despite the fact that they had gone, so someone actually came through the Golem Bay, and the robot seems to have been gone, and the safe had been opened, which indicates to me that someone actually solved the whole room's puzzle, right? Then maybe used the robot for something? I don't know. But I have a feeling this room might provide us with some answers. Toolbox. It's got a key in it. Oh, that's odd. What is it? It's a key. It obviously goes in this keyhole. It won't turn. You get it out? Yeah, well, let me see. Rusty key. What's with this key? It's completely rusted. No wonder it won't turn. Okay, maybe we could get some anti-rust shit that, like, just throw that motherfucker in some Coca-Cola. It'll come out pristine. That's a battery. Thin ones like that are usually used for notebooks. Let's see. There's a lot of stuff here. Can't actually see any of that. Let's see, what do we got here? Chevron block. What is this? It looks kind of like a hexagon if you flip one of the corners in. I mean, technically it still is a hexagon, but... Oh no, the Danganronpa fans are gonna be mad at that one. So, a little bit of an explanation for anyone who hasn't played. So, in Danganronpa 2, there is a puzzle where a certain room is referred to as an octagon, but it's not a regular octagon, as in, you know, what you would expect when you see an octagon, right? It's, which... Stop signs are octagons, right? Right? You'd expect the stop sign, but no, because actually one of, like, some of the sides are actually curved inward, so it doesn't look anything like you would expect an octagon to look like, but it has 8 sides, and therefore is technically an octagon, you know? So, I know a lot of people got stuck, and me included, on that question, because I don't know, it's just so hard to imagine an octagon that doesn't look like an octagon. Whoa. Anybody else feel dizzy all of a sudden? But it is technically correct. No, that was just your imagination. Yeah, right. Whatever. So, what the heck is this? I have no idea, which makes it pretty useless to us. Huh. Maybe I could. What are you gonna do with that? I don't know, but What is this? Nope. Are you serious? There are a number of things scattered across the workbench. Maybe we could try hitting something with it? What would you hit? Why is this so much? Maybe there's something in here. I don't think so. Maybe if we roll it around a bit? How much dialogue is there to this single object? I don't think that's gonna do anything. Let's climb on top of it. What is that going to accomplish? Yeah. Pushing down on it doesn't seem to do anything. We're just using it wrong. And what should we be doing? Petting it isn't having any effect. Of course. I just need to throw it. All you're gonna do is break it. Praying isn't gonna help.
Wow, this looks delicious.
How the hell is any of this delicious?
Snack time.
Oh no! What's wrong with him?
This is good. Oh man, it's so good.
Snap out of it.
Whoa, anybody else feel dizzy all of a sudden?
No, that was just your imagination.
Yeah, right, whatever. What the heck is this?
I have no idea, which makes it pretty useless to us.
Huh. Maybe I could.
So it's just an infinite loop of him getting slapped and then not remembering what happens. Intriguing.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, this entire desk is worthless to us. Got it? What the fuck?
A poster, huh?
It's a little unsettling. Maybe it's a clue.
Yeah. Let's take it.
Okay, that should come in handy. Ooh, there's a white jacket in here. It looks like there's something on the lapel.
Name tag.
Harold. ID 11010. Harold. This name tag must belong to Mr. Harold. There's also something written on the back of it.
Name tag that belongs to someone named Harold. Something's written on the back. Okay. White jacket, huh? Oh, look. Something in this pot.
Another. It looks just like the other one we found.
Why would there be two of the same thing?
Maybe we're supposed to attach them to each other?
Really?
Yes. Yes, I think there are magnets inside. Okay, in that case, let's go ahead and do that.
Oh. Interesting. And it fits perfectly.
So there were magnets in there.
That means we need another piece, maybe?
This is a binder. Single piece of paper in here. It looks like a list. Found a frequency list. You can review it in the archive. Okay. No, we still don't know what to do with that. Frequency list. Ah. So I'm guessing we need to use the ID that corresponds with the key card then, right? I mean, that would seem to make sense. Let's see. What do we got over here? It's a pretty old keyboard. It looks like it's been used quite a bit. Nothing happens if we try typing on it. Yes, with some drawers. There's a PC monitor and a keyboard on top of it.
Where's the computer?
I'd imagine it's built into the monitor.
Huh.
It's kind of hard to see in the light, but there's a single cable coming out from the back of it. Is it a power cable? I think so. Then maybe we can connect it to something with an electrical socket. Have you seen anything like that, Sigma?
No, not yet. Sure, we'll find something.
Lower part of the control console. There are switches and dials everywhere. They're all made absolutely 0 sense to me. Yeah, because you're retarded. There are a bunch of switches and buttons here. I have no idea what all this stuff on the screen means either.
These buttons do. Probably shouldn't press any of them, just to be safe.
Does this button seem suspicious?
Yeah. Most of the buttons are boring or just incomprehensible. This one speaks to me.
What does it say?
Come on, a big red button on a plate with a black and yellow stripes? I can scream "Don't press me" any louder if it said "Don't press me" on it.
Is it a self-destruct button?
Maybe the moment we press it, we'll hear a soft hiss and the room will start filling up with poisonous gas.
What if it launches a missile?
I don't know. Seems a little...
Yeah. Hey! What are you doing? It's okay. There's no way anything really dangerous would be just right out here. I'm pretty sure Zero Senior wants us to play through this whole game. It wouldn't make much sense to just kill us in one of these rooms. Maybe, but that's just your opinion. You could be wrong. Well, I guess so. Then why the hell did you...
Hey. Calm down. Nothing happened, so there's nothing to get mad about it, right?
You heard the noise though, right? Like something trying to start up. Luna surprisingly more brave and decisive than I would expect her to be. Intriguing. Upper part of the control console. It's covered in switches and buttons. I have no idea. Okay. That's worthless.
Looks like some kind of stage.
Yeah, like for disco.
Really? Disco?
What's disco? Who knows? Not me. Fucking disco. That's just the exit. Okay. Yep, we need another piece for the full star. There it is. And how many points is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's this thing?
It's shaped like a star.
Here, we need to put something in it.
Don't think it's shaped like a star, I'm assuming.
A Star of David, to be precise.
Oh, that's odd. Why won't it fit?
Star-shaped block?
Yeah. That's the same shape and everything.
Well, maybe it's not the right size.
Guess so. Looks like this block is a little too big to fit.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, for sure. Okay, that's the radio.
What the heck is this guy?
Maybe it's an Egyptian mummy.
What? Any way you look at it, it's a robot.
And maybe it is a robot.
There's no maybe about it. I can't imagine it's anything else.
You're kidding, right? That's insane.
Well, what do you think it is?
Just a well-made mannequin?
No, I'm pretty sure I'm a robot, actually.
What is this? It's kind of greasy. Maybe it's oil? It wet its bed.
A robot-y thing. I don't think it's just a crash test dummy or something like that.
Down here, there's a button.
No? There's a button up here.
Then maybe you should press it.
Right. Here goes.
Oh no, we've activated the Terminator and doomed the entire world. Look! Its eyes! They're glowing red?
Does that mean it's on?
Powered it on, but it doesn't do anything. Okay. I guess we have a radio and we have a list of frequencies and we have, what ID should we use? 11010. Which one is that? 11010 is 400 hertz. Okay, let's do that. It's got an antenna. You think it could be a radio? What did you try turning it on?
Yeah, well, I tried that. Nothing happened. Maybe the batteries are dead. This one.
I don't think it runs on batteries. There's an electrical socket on the side here.
So you're saying it needs a power cable?
Could we plug it into the power cable for the computer?
You're gonna plug this cable into the radio. Perfect. I guess it's nice that we plugged the radio in, but what do we do with it now?
Why did you try tuning it?
What?
You need to adjust it so it's picking up a specific frequency. Maybe we'll hear something. Exactly. If we get really lucky, maybe it can pick up transmissions from outside. Don't think so.
Right, I'll see what I can do.
Let's try 400. Oh, what? What? Oh, it's a puzzle? To tune the fucking radio? What? What is this shitty ass radio? So doing that twice gets me to 850, then 550. Okay, so that one brings me 2 back every time. What about you? 50. You move up. Oh, there we go. That was. I just had to press the same button 3 times. Hell of a puzzle, guys. Compared to the last one.
What? What was that noise?
Look! The monitor! Ah. It's a hell of a puzzle. After what we went through in that other fucking room, the fact that that puzzle amounted to just clicking a button 3 times is incredibly funny to me. Reacted to the noise from the radio and turned on.
Some kind of voice recognition system then?
It looks that way, yes. There's something on the screen.
This is...
I think it's a blueprint of this room.
Okay, let's take a look. So... V... That's where the robot is. On, off, and... What the hell? That's... I was expecting something more helpful than that, I have to be honest. What do we... So those have circles on them, and I don't see any circles on the ceiling. So... I guess then that assume there's supposed to be something on this stage. Yes? What do we have? Clock star. Can I give him a name?
Remember that blueprint thing we found? Yeah, I do. There's a red X on it, wasn't there? Exactly. And don't you think the spot the X was indicating was some... The spot that X was indicating was right around here? What? You've forgotten already? Come on, at least try to remember.
The oil spill. Puddle, maybe some kind of lubricant? Hold on. What is the sketch of the room? Yeah, that would seem to be somewhere around here, right? What do you think? I don't know what you want of me, game. There. What is that? Can I click on that? No, I don't think so. Huh, okay. That's worthless. This is the on and off, I'm guessing. Which would then make V... That would make UV. That tells me that. Pick this one?
A doctor's coat, huh? Would you like me to put it on?
Huh? Why?
I just thought you might be into that kind of thing.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
See? Bullseye. Look at you, all bashful. You can be cute when you're embarrassed.
That's it? There's nothing helpful in there? White jacket hanging in the locker.
Okay, that doesn't help me. Okay, so X marks the spot, huh?
Archives?
That's the stage. That's something. That's the control console. That's the bay. And it's pointing to a spot. Yeah, right like here. But all there's there is the fucking... Huh. Maybe if we look up? Nothing there either. What are you doing? That's the door we came in through. There's no point going back out of it. All you're gonna find is the closed chromatic door. You do know that, right?
Yes, yes. Sides of the room have a long platform that kind of looks like a stage.
There's like a... I've got nothing right now. Anything of use on this shelf? No. Okay, let's see. What do we have? We have a rusty key that doesn't help us. Oh, could we use the oil to get rid of the rust, maybe? That's an idea. Sure, let's try that.
We put the rusty key in the oil.
Oil-covered key. Alright, let's try that.
Sometimes my genius, it's almost frightening.
I guess it worked. The lock is open.
Yeah. Let's have a look inside then, shall we? Bunch of stuff in here. Might as well take a look then. Bottle of detergent. Washing. My favorite brand. Bottle of detergent. I think I saw some commercial for this the other day. It's supposed to eradicate grease and oil stains. I see. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, so that oil is in fact covering up. That is where the X is, and that oil seems to be covering something up. Okay, let's use this. Oh, are you gonna use the detergent to clean up the oil? That sounds like a good idea, but I don't think the detergent by itself is gonna be enough. Need something to wipe it up with. And how about putting the detergent in a rag or something? Seems like it would be easier. A rag. Have a rag? Tag, battery, key, screwdriver, detergent. Can we unscrew this? Because those look like screw holes. Shaped hole? No. Okay. I don't think I've seen anything in this room that has like screws that I could take out, so I don't know. I mean, my first guess would be to use the lab coat. Said you had a medical license, right? Oh, yes, I do. White jacket, doesn't seem to be anything. We could definitely. Okay, so then what do we use? Kind of rag. Is there any such rag? I don't think so. Not that I can see. Rag. Nothing on there. What about here? Nothing here is particularly rug-like, I have to say. Rag-like, I have to say. Can we open the drawers? Thanks. Oh, yes, we can. Doesn't look like it's gonna open. It's probably locked. I don't see a keyhole anywhere, though. Ah, that's important. Grab the... What? Why don't you just grab the thing? No. No response from the tablet. Is it broken? Part of the back seems to be held on by screws. I'd bet you that's where the batteries go. Okay, so you can also use the other key to open this up. No good, it won't open. Is it locked? Yeah. Well, there's a keyhole in here, so we could probably get it open if we find a key that fits. Wait, Sigma, don't you already have a key? Hurry up and put it in. There we go. Yes, it worked. Now open it. Hold on, no need to rush me. I see. So this is where this star goes. Yes, it fits perfectly. Did you just hear that noise? Yeah. In the middle drawer. Middle one, huh? Okay, so that's how we unlock this one. Aha! Is this a handle? Look at the end of the shaft. It's the same shape as the block we made. And maybe it fits into a star-shaped hole. Seen anything that this might fit into, Sigma? Indeed I have. Indeed I have. And remember, when we came here in the other timeline, was this on the wall here? I don't know. Yes, perfect. You think you can turn it? Yeah, give me a sec. Alright, making progress here. What the hell? Something coming down from the ceiling. Those are... more robots, I see. So yeah, these are the circles on the map. Imagine that's why it's called a bay and not just a lab or something. Oh my god. It looks just like the thing on the table. They are golems meant to simulate. They are meant to like simulate human tasks and shit, right? You know, Kay's father worked on making human-like robots, so I wonder if this maybe was his laboratory. But the problem with that is that would mean that, like, assuming his dad was locked in here working on a cure, that would mean that we've been here. That it's been years and years and years since the world went up in flames, right? Robots. One has a underwear on. Aha!
Some great reactions.
This one's wearing boxers?
Yeah, looks like it. Why would a robot be wearing underwear?
Maybe he's hiding something?
Hiding what, though? Like a diary or something?
Why the hell would you hide a diary in your crotch?
Okay, well, maybe he's got a hose or something.
Oh, man. Way to get to the chase there.
Whatever, we'll know as soon as we get them off. Remove these shorts off obfuscation and let us gaze upon its so-called hose.
Sure.
Okay. I mean, I'm used, you know, Alice, I'm used to Sigma being the one that horny posts all the time. You've been horny posting a lot today, and I mean a lot. I mean, this, and the whole, like, lab coat shit? What is she cooking?
Aren't you getting a little too excited about this?
Maybe she's into robots.
Alright, here goes.
Which is good for you, because you probably are one. Especially now that we know that you know, human-like robots are indeed a thing, you know? That and white blood seems to be, makes a pretty compelling case, you know?
Luna, I haven't done anything yet. He's still decent.
I love that sprite. I mean, it's not really a sprite, it's a 3D model, but it's got, I need to make some emojis for the Discord server at some point.
Besides, you covered your face, you opened your fingers so you could see out.
How old are you? You two are driving me nuts. Let's just take them off.
Huh?
Hey-ya! Alright. You have achieved rags. Boxers. You should try them on, Sigma.
What? Why?
I thought they might suit you.
Why would you think that?
Well, what do we need them for if we're not supposed to wear them? Maybe we're supposed to use them to wipe something? Not to wear, but to wipe. Yes, I think that's it.
Yep, yeah, we can use those to wipe the oil.
I know I'm repeating myself here, but what the hell are these things?
They're robots. I told you.
So what? Is this a sort of secret military R&D lab? Why would you think that? Isn't it obvious? These things are weapons.
You don't know that.
What? Are you gonna say these are built for housework? Yes, actually. Based on the name, right? Gaulem, which is obviously derivative of the word golem, which, if I remember correctly, in mythology, were essentially like sentient. They were essentially like magical automatrons that just would help people do things, right? Like I don't like. I'm pretty sure golems in mythology aren't weapons. They legitimately do shit like housework and stuff, right? Let me check that. Golem. Mythology. Golem is an animated anthropomorphic being in Jewish folklore, which is entirely created from inanimate matter such as clay or mud. The most famous Golem Martin is Judah Loe Ben Bezalel. The Golem is a highly mutable metaphor and limitless symbolism. Victim or villain, man or woman, sometimes both, or even... Okay. Earlier stories... Like Adam, Golem's created from mud. Nope, absolutely human. Sapphire study is means to create an animated golem. Golems will be activated through alphabet. Shem. Oh yeah, but like, what are they? I mean,
Theme of hubris, creative, culture of the Czech Republic, Playboy variation, Golem and popular culture. These are mostly just stories referencing golems, but I mean, yeah, I don't think they were like ever like just like weapons before, you know? I don't know. Sure, I can see people buying monstrous metal skeletons to stock their house, vacuuming rooms, folding clothes, rocking children to sleep. Honestly though, if we do build robots, we should make them look like robots, right? We don't want robots to look like humans, because then you start getting into an issue of, you know, we're tearing each other apart. It's actually one thing that I really like in Alien Isolation, right? Because obviously Weyland-Yutani has these, like, you know, human-like androids that are completely... It's impossible to tell the, you know, Weyland-Yutani androids from a regular human. So that means they can be used for, like, they're useful infiltration and stuff like that. And you never truly know who around you is a robot. Which is why, fuck, what's the company that owns Sevastopol Station? That... I don't remember what company owns Sevastopol Station, Alien Isolation, but the point is, their androids look like robots. They are very obviously robots, and they actually look kind of scary. But the point is, because they're actually a lot less scary than Weyland-Yutani's androids, because, well, a Weyland-Yutani android, you don't know who could be an android until it starts fucking murdering people like Ash did in the original movie. But with an actual, with like an android that looks like a robot, you always know when you're in the presence of an android, and that, you know, is comforting, right? Like, if we did get to the point where we had just robots going around doing things, I would want them to not look human. I would want it to be clearly distinguishable that they were a robot, you know? Like, that's, I think, something that's very important. I don't think all of these robots are here just to scare us or surprise us or something. It just seems like an awful lot of work to just get a reaction out of us, you know? Or like in Fallout 4, you know? The people of Diamond City hate synths because they blend in, like, steal people's identities, but they're perfectly fine with Nick Valentine, who is a synth, but they're fine with him because he looks like a robot, right? Very clearly not human-like, and so, you know, knowing that he's a robot, even though he actually looks so much creepier than any of the other synths in the game, other than maybe the Gen 1s, right? Like, Nick Valentine looks terrifying, but people love him. They're not scared of him because they know he's a synth, you know? So it's the unknown, I think, is in a lot of cases a lot scarier. Yeah, you have a point. These are definitely real robots. Alright, but enough of me rambling. It's, oh, he's got a battery. There's a bunch of kind of creepy looking robots lined up along either side of the room. Apparently have been powered on, but haven't moved at all. Does she know what that is? Of course I do. It's us right here. It's a battery, right? Maybe it goes on some sort of thin electronic device. Alright, let's do that then. Right, screwdriver with the tablet. And yes, it does indeed need 2 batteries. Alright, what do we got? Hey, power's on. It's showing something. An authentic screen, maybe? Authentication screen, sorry. It probably has some sort of security lock. Oh god, not this screen. Get it away. Get it away. Get it away. I don't ever want to see that ad ever again. Oh god, I can't figure it out. You need some sort of clue. That I agree with. Alright, let's get the detergent on the boxers. Ah, so you soak them in detergent. You shouldn't have any problem with that oil now. Alright. Alright. And X marks the spot. What's below the oil? Okay, here goes. You're gonna wipe up the oil with the boxers, right? Yeah. Okay, go for it. You could have always just, like, used her shirt or something. Good. Looks like it's clean now. I wonder what this is. There's something written here that the oil is covering up? 120V, or 120V. AOZI? No, you're reading it from the wrong angle. 120V. Alright, let's try that. I'm guessing that's gonna be the... It's gonna be the easy password. V? No, interesting. Yeah, I only lost punching around with stuff. I need to find a clue. 20V has been engraved into this part of the table. So what else do we have? Harold. Harold, and we have 120B. That is... Oh, hello there. This came down with the robots, right? Yes. Oh, this is the thing that was called V. It's got a pipe running towards them. I have a feeling that means there's a connection there. Oh. Okay, let me just give this a try. I'm gonna do that in a second. Damn it, this is hard. You can do it. I'm guessing V stands for voltage then. So that sort of provides power to the robots, whereas this, like, pulls them, maybe? Alright, let's actually, you know, read that and do the puzzle. Supply the correct voltage by connecting the wires, so you can begin anywhere on the left and finish anywhere on the right. You rotate a wire by clicking the corresponding square. The number in the middle of each wire indicates the voltage of that wire. Okay, we're doing circuits. Lovely. And we need to rotate stuff, I see. So how does that work? So the number in the wire indicates the voltage? What does that even mean? Hold on, let me just do a trial here. You. What? That's 150 volts. 35, 45, 50, 110, 150. That is. Okay, so I'm guessing each of these essentially steps up the voltage by a certain amount. Okay, cool. So how much are we trying to get though? How much are we trying to get? Stumped. How am I supposed to connect this? Or do we just need to get every single one? Just need to get every single one. That shouldn't be too hard. Okay. Get the two on the top. Fine. The fact that they're all corner pieces is an issue, because it means, for example, for these two to be connected, they essentially either have to be like this, like this, like this, or like this. So, I guess, hold on. That looks fine. Hold on. Snake around, get that. Grab that into you. Ah! I can definitely get that, but it's just, literally, if we just had this connection, that would be perfect, but we don't. Okay, let me think. So obviously you can't go up, so you have to go down, which means this can either connect you there, but that's not enough. But if I connect this way, then yeah, we're shit out of luck. Right? Because if I connect this way, I could connect that way. Yeah, okay. So I can't get 35 and 100. That doesn't work. Let me think then. Can I get multiples? Oh! That changes up the game a bit. Hold on. Obviously, that still doesn't work, but let me just, let me get in you. 30, that's worthless. Okay. Let me think. Can I somehow make this work? To do that, I would need to do this. Right, and then it would go down. Then you could connect with, you connect me there, but then you can't actually do anything. Guess I could go down here, and then you go up, and then you go that way. But then here, this one doesn't work. So, okay. I need to start reevaluating. Okay, so this connection at the top isn't gonna cut it then. Except for the fact that, like, kinda has to. Do I want, like, you? Yeah.
Can we actually just like simplify this a bit? Let's just get the top connected. All right, so that's just the whole top connected, right? Yeah, actually, if we just snake around, this should be fine, right? Then go that way, you, then you. So then, but how do we get the 30? That's the question, I think. It needs to go that way, right? That means I can't, there's no way to connect 30 to 10. Just isn't. Unless I go this way? Hold on. Let him cook. Let me cook here. Let me cook here. Connect this one. No, that doesn't work. It has to be that way. But then there's no way to connect 30 with anything else, so then that doesn't work. Okay, let's try this again. So right, anything we're doing has to be snaking around, right? So I can connect 30 to Can we snake around this way and just do it like that? No, absolutely not. It just doesn't work. Because, yeah, you can only snake, like, 2 like this. Yes, maybe... no, stop. Don't do that. If I do you, and you, and you can go up, you can go up. No, it just doesn't work out because then I can't get the 100, you know? I think 30 just needs to go on its own. Because it's just like, it's just not at a good location, you know? If we just connect 30 independently of everything else, or actually connect 30 there, do that. Is there any way we can get 10? 135. Like, we can get... Yeah, but then we're missing the 35, right? This is tough. How do we get that last 35, though? Yeah, that doesn't work. Do we need all of them, or is this just like a case of, like, we just need a certain amount? I think we need all of it. I still don't know what that poster is for. Okay, let me think. You go down, you go there. Go there, you go there. Actually, I mean, you do you. And you. That. How do we... Not a connection, we can do that, but we can't do that. That. Okay, that gets those. So we can definitely get those. Is there any way to get these? No, because if you go this way... I legitimately don't think there's a way to connect 10 and 30 in the same row, right? Because if you think about it, right? Like, it's like, how do we connect 10 to 30, right? So obviously you gotta go down, then you gotta snake around, and then you can't go anywhere, right? If this goes backwards into 30, it's game over. Other way you can connect is from the top, which means you would need to go in here, it's here, here, here. I guess this would get 30.
But, like, then you'd need to provide power from here. It gets those. Yeah, but that uses up the entire left-hand column, so you can't get any power to these. That certainly doesn't work, so getting into 30 from above just doesn't work if we do it that way. The other option is going this way, but we can't go into 30 from above that way because, well, then that happens, you know? Unless we go this way? And no, then we can do that, right? We can definitely go into 30 and then out of 60. But there's no way to get from 10 to 30. It's just not possible. Why not? It's just not. Why not, just stupid bastard? Right, like, we can definitely do that. But again, that's the solution that misses the 35. Because, how then? Connect you? No, that loses the 10. Okay, this is an actual tough one. God damn. What are we doing here? Let me think. Alright, so, okay, 30. Possible locations. This, if it goes like this, it has to be that, right? Because there's no other. Yeah, this doesn't work. So then you have to be there. You don't work, so you have to be there. So if 30 is in this position, these two are forced, essentially, right? So if we start with 30 in that position, we know that's forced. That's forced. Or yeah, because that doesn't work either. Unless we just do a loop-de-loop. That's forced. You know, that is in fact forced. Then you either go down or up. Right, okay. So let's try going up. If you go up, what does 60 do? Well, 60 can either go this way, in which case it connects to the 10, right? The 10 is then forced to go up. This one can go up into the 30. That doesn't work, right? So it cannot go to the 35, right? If this goes left, game over. Okay, so then this has to go right. And it can't go down, so it has to go up. But the problem is here, right? We've now locked off 35. There's this thing. Worthless, right? No matter what we do, 35 will never be connected to the left side. So that means 60 cannot be connected to the left in this configuration, because then it just forces a bunch of moves that don't work. Okay, so let's try 60 then. So let's try then moving to 60 to the other side. That's the other possible configuration. If we do that, then see, we could go up or down. We have some freedom there, but it also means some stuff. So, namely, this 10, right? It means that in order for the 10 to not, right, since it's got two sides blocked off, this 10 can literally only go in that position, which means the only way for it to get power is like this. Or like this. But like, if it gets power, like, if it gets power from the top, then it's locked, right? If it gets power from this side, well, then that one's forced, and again, 35 is locked. So yeah, no. So the 30 cannot go in this configuration because it literally doesn't work. Okay. We also know these two configurations are locked, so 30 must go in this configuration. It is forced. There is no alternative. Okay, cool. So, if 30 goes in that direction, what does that mean? Well, it means, first of all, this thing is kind of worthless, but we'll see what it means. So this could go in that configuration, which would then mean you could actually connect all the way to 30, which can then connect 35. So we can actually get that. But the problem is that it just, again, cuts off those four. So, okay, let's say 30 in this configuration, with this thing going to the left. You have to get power from there. Is this it? No. Because there's no way to get to 100. See, 60 and 100 just can't be connected. For obvious reasons. Unless it can't be. You're forced. That's forced. Okay, so... Okay. I need to do this more systematic. Okay, so this goes to the left. If you go down, then this can... So you go down, that's fine. What does that mean? Well, it means 10 can only get power in a couple of ways. So it can get, you know... I guess it could get power like this. No, it literally can't. The only ways 10 gets power is from here, which fucks up 35, right? Yeah, if it gets power from the top, it fucks up 25. Unless it somehow gets power here? No, that's not possible. That's a closed loop. So yeah, it must get power this way. If it gets power this way, it doesn't work. Okay, what if it gets power in from this side? Well, in that case, 35 is locked. So again, 30 being that way just doesn't work. So this U must be going, or no, you could be going up, in which case 30 gets power like this. Well, 30 could get power like this, which then means 35 gets that gets 30. That gets a lot of shit, but it's still not perfect. It said it can get 35, but then we're missing 10 and 60. Ah, this is actually really tough. What the hell? 30 goes left, that goes up. I guess you could get power from 10, in which case 10 would need to connect that way. In which case you would need to either go that way, which doesn't work, or that way, which is forced. In which case you would need to go that way, and you would need to go that way. So that gets all of those, but again, we've seen that one before. It completely locks off these four. So you can't... So no matter where we go, bottom or up, this doesn't work. So this to the left is not an option. So this has to go to the right. Okay. If this goes to the right, then it means... No, but it can't, because no matter what you do, this is locked off. Is this even possible? Hold on. Hold on. You know... You can be there or there. I need to just start. I just need to pick one and start making moves and see what that forces, you know? All right, so let's see what position does this 35 have to be in. It has to be either like this or like this. There's no other choice, because otherwise one of the points will not work, right? So if we connect it to the left, then power comes out the bottom, which means you're forced to do this, because that's worthless, right? So if you're forced to do that, then that means you either go up or down. Let's try going up, which gives us this, is forced into that, which forces that, which forces that, which then here we have another choice, up or down. If we go up, it forces that, which forces that, up or down. Let's go up, forces that. Okay, so this is a possible configuration, right? Where does that leave us for the rest of these? All right, let's try. Yeah, let's do the next. That one doesn't work. That one doesn't work. It's either that or that, right? So if we take this choice, right? Well, then you, yeah, this is forced. You either go up, but if you go up, 30 can't get power. And if you go down, 10 can't get power. So this doesn't work. So you would have to go that way. Which then means you are either forced there, which there's no way for 10 to get power.
or you're forced there, which gives 10 power. Yeah, but then that forces, yeah, that forces this, which forces that, which then means up or down. Down locks off 30. Well, either way, 30 can't get power, right? You either give power to 10 or to 30. You cannot give it to both. So this configuration straight up doesn't work. So let's go back to the drawing board. What if this goes down? Well, if that goes down, you either go right, which then means well, let's see this one. You go right. You do this, and then that's forced. Then you can either go down. Then you can get 30. Again, it just doesn't work on principle, right? Because like getting this to 30 locks off 10. Getting this to 30, again, you either lock off 10 or you lock off 30. There is no scenario in which you supply power to both 10 and 30. Not like that, right? Maybe that's the way we should think about how to supply power to these, right? Because obviously we get 2 power supplies, right? Because because each power supply is gonna take up, because we have 5 slots on the right, and that means we have 5 slots, each sort of power supply, because these are corner pieces. Each power supply sort of takes up 2 slots, and then you just have this sort of dead thing that doesn't do anything. So let's first figure out what's the dead thing, right? If you are the dead thing, then how do we get power to 30? Well, you don't work, you don't work, you don't work. So 30 must be in this position, which means the only way it's getting power is this way. But then that means the only way for 10 to get power is 10 must be positioned like that, which means the only way for it to get power is like that. Which then means 60 is... yeah, that means... you are forced. 60 is forced up, and that cuts off 100. It doesn't work. So we know you can't be our free piece. What if you are our free piece? Well, actually, you can't be, because 2 of these need to be the same. So the middle piece could be the... well, we know you can't be the free piece. You actually have to be... yeah, you can't be the free piece, because you actually have to be connected to somewhere, since you're at the 35 piece. This must be our piece that's unused, right? So if that's our piece that's unused, then how do we get power to 35? The only way is to do that. So we go that way. That forces you. I'm sorry, I'm just my mind is just completely fried right now. I don't know why. I just... like, this is... okay, I'm sorry. Is this... I don't think there's a way to get all of these, right? Is there some value I'm supposed to be going for, maybe? I don't know. Oh my god, I'm retarded. I've been wasting my time for no reason. Why am I so stupid? It's impossible to connect all of them together, isn't it? I need to get 120 volts. That's what... oh no, I'm so stupid. Oh, I thought I had to connect all of them, which is obviously impossible. That's why I was going mad, because I was literally trying to solve an impossible puzzle. Okay, cool. How do we get to 100? Oh, to 120. Well, we can do 35, and, well, 35, we need either the 35 or the 5. If we do 35 and 5, that's 40, which then means we need an 80, which then means we could do... 60 doesn't work. There's no way to get 80 with the other ones, is there? Yeah, no. So 35 and 5 don't work. What about 35 and 35? Well, in that case, we get 70. If we get 70, then we need a 50, which means we could do 10 and 40.
No, that requires us. Unless we snoop over down here. Oh, that gets 30. I guess if I then got the 5, right? 30 and 5. What? 35 then 5. Then another 30 and a 10. Hold on. Was I being stupid? 35 and 5, that's 40. I need... $35 and 10, that's 45. 75. No, I didn't mean to right click. Fuck. 35 and 35. I would then need 50, which is 10 and 40. Yeah, I guess we could maybe try to do this. 20U. Oh my god, that was so fucking easy. We wasted like a straight hour doing that fucking thing because I didn't connect the fact that 120V meant 120 volts, and that was my fucking target. I just fucking was I was trying to get all of them, which, as you could tell by my struggle, was fucking impossible. No! No way! That is one of the most... Oh, that's one of my worst performances to date. What the fuck? I'm so stupid. Good job, Sigma. No, it wasn't. It was terrible. Oh, you're amazing. I've fallen for you all over again. What? Power distribution complete. Reboot sequence complete. Please press the power button located on the console. Oh, what was that? I'm not sure. Better do what it says, though. Okay. Console is over here, right? Guessing. It's the big red button. Announcement just knows about this button. You guys ready? I'm gonna push it. Yes, I'm ready. Same here. Go for it. Alright. And there. Right. Did it work? Ah, look! Their eyes! Eyes. They all have different eyes. That is interesting. Okay. You have both eyes. Robot-y thing, it looks like all the others have just dropped down from the ceiling. It's got 2 eyes. You only have 1. But the robot's eyes is glowing red. Both of this robot's eyes are dark. Is there... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What else has 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there's an eye on it. That is a good puzzle. I mean, it's simple, sure, but it's nice. It's nice and clever. Like, this is the kind of puzzle that I like, right? Like, you have to figure out, okay, the eyes connect to the puzzle, but there's, you know, like that's a good puzzle. And that gives us the password, does it? So let me just make notes of these. I don't care about any of you. Okay, so you are... I guess we'll do binary here. 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. Good. Yes, screen work too, but whatever. 0, 1. Hold on. Let me start over again with green. Let's actually divide this properly. So we need even numbers. We divide down the middle. We divide this in thirds. All right, and we cut it right down the middle. Okay, so you are 1, 0. You are 1, 0. You are 0, 1. You are 1, 1. You are 0, 0, and I believe you are 1, 0? Let's see. No, you're 0, 1. Fuck. Eh, well. 50-50 chance. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, let's see what's on the other side. You are... Interesting. I wonder if it wants me to look at it head on, or if it wants me to look at it using the map as a reference, in which case the rotation would be sideways, but we'll just record it like this. And then we can just try both, since I know it's going to be one of those two, right? So this one's going to be... hold on. This one's going to be 0, 1. This one's going to be 1, 0. This one's 0. 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. Okay, let's see what that spell. No, oh, well, that's fine. Okay, poster with an eye on it. With the memo, this gives me B. Nothing. E. A. C. O. Beacon. Okay, that's a word. That's a good sign, actually. No. That's not. Okay, we might need to revisit our strategy there, but Eakin works. Hold on, let me see. Alright, let me just try beacon first. Oh no, it's the perfect number of letters actually for 10, so then we need to do 10. Ospheno. Okay. Ospheno? Or, no, it's actually one more. O-S-F-N-O-E. Ah, there's an E. Okay. Yep, perfect number of letters, but let's see what it does. No, that tells me we gotta do some reversing. So, that means if we flip these around, right? Let's just rewrite these. You become 0, 1, and you become 1, 1. So you become 1, 1, become 0, 1. Then you two just swap, right? 1, 0, 0, 1. Okay. Then you two swap, so you become 0, 0. And you get a 1 on this side. Okay. So what does that give us then? S, C, C, E, E. S, C, C, E, P, E. Beacon. S, C, C, E, P, E. No. Okay, then maybe I guess if we're flipping them, right? You'd also need to flip the numbers, like which number corresponded to which letter, because if you're looking at them this way, right? O's 1 would flip if you're looking at it the opposite direction. So then that would be O, F, H, H, O, the E is still P, O, F, H, O, F, H, O, P, E. Try that. Beacon, O, F, H, O, P, E. You did it, Sigma. You got through the login. Beacon of hope. How optimistic. Sure. Look at that screen. Is this the password for the safe? So that's... Oh, God. Hold on. There's literally a single thing in here. Harold is 6. That's 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we were so close to that being right. So Beacon of Hope makes sense, and that seems to be the exit password. But what's the secret password? That's the one that I don't know. Yeah, we need those. Beacon of Hope. Is there something else we can look at? Goodness glowing white, I can probably leave it alone. I can't interact with you. Let's see what we can still interact with. That has nothing. You've got nothing. Radio, I don't think we need it anymore. Sure enough, we got a blueprint stored in here. Keyboard. Here, press the button again. No reason. North sky is going red, dark. Golems. That guy. 12. There are 12 golems. This is true, right? So it makes sense for them to be the thing, right? So then how do we get the other password? Like, what could we possibly use? Let's take a look. Let me take a look at that poster with an eye on it. Is there any... Do we get any hints? Huh. I don't get it. What's Luna talking about? What else is there 12 of in here? Anytime belongs to someone named Harold. Something written on the back of it. It's not the right number of things though, so it doesn't... What is there 12 of in here where there are 12 sets? Well, there are 12 golems looking at us. 12 sets of eyes. Maybe the letters that aren't picked? What does that give us then? Because it could be the... Hold on. That would be... Remy... No. It needs to be the opposite. Remy... Come on, keep it the same color. Remini. Remini. Okay, that... I don't think this is gonna work. S... C... H... O... I mean... E... So would be C, right? SCCE. Reminisce? Reminisce? That... Oh. This one. I need these two, right? Reminiscence? Reminiscence! Yes! That is actually another set of words! What? That has to be it, right? If it is, I'm gonna be very happy because that was simple. And it was actually pretty cool. Reminiscence. Woo! I
I'm on fire right now.
I suspected as much. Good work, I'm impressed. What's our prize, I wonder? The screen changed. This looks different. The symbols have changed, and they're in different places. Whew, that one made sense, right? Because if there were because there are a set of 20, there's 12 robots, which means a set of 24 eyes, right? If 12 are on, then that means 12 are off. So if we use the letters that we didn't have, and it did actually spell something. That's that was actually cool, right? Alright, sun, star, star. It's safe, right? It looks like the ones in the AB rooms and the lounge. Yeah. This one is embedded in the table, but the door looks the same.
That probably works like the others too. We just need a password to open it, right?
Was it sun, star, star?
Yes.
Alright, what's in the folder?
You did it! Good work!
Well done.
What's with the attitude?
Never mind that. Let's just see what's inside. Alright, let's take a look. At what this folder contains. Here we go, Golem. The golem is an anthropomorphic creature from British folklore. Golems are made from clay and will obey orders given to them by their creators without question, although they tend to take instructions very literally. Golem was created by performing a holy ritual, then kneading the clay into the shape of a person, chanting a spell, and writing the Hebrew word emet, truth, on the golem's forehead. Raising the E changes the word to met, which is Hebrew for death. Doing this deactivates the golem. That's pretty cool. Golem. One of the golems found in the Nonary game facility. He is discovered laying in the maintenance table in the golem bay. His product ID is GTM CMG OLM. He asks to be referred to by the last bit, which is of course Golem. Much to his surprise, this ends up being pronounced Golem anyways. On the side note, GTMCM stands for Golem Type Male Cockney Model Number GOLM. Golem twice. Chinese room. Ah, the Chinese room experiment thing. I actually talked about this in one of my in a philosophy class with regarding the concept of AI. The Chinese room is a thought experiment developed by the American philosopher John Searle to contest some of the ideas about artificial intelligence. The experiment itself explained in more depth in the game. The general idea behind it is to pose the question, do intelligent responses indicate actual understanding? Searle contests that a computer could be programmed to respond intelligently in conversation with humans, so much so that it would seem to be human itself, but that it would not necessarily, or perhaps could not, actually understand what I was saying. Of course, this raises the question, how can we know what human minds are not? In essence, Chinese rooms. Are not, in essence, Chinese rooms. Can we really just say that we understand things we say? Or are we just simulating understanding? Yeah, so this was actually in relation to, well, when we talked about it in my class, it was in relation to ChatGPT. Because the way ChatGPT works is that essentially just, you feed it a bunch of language, and so it understands, right? It fully understands, so like, it knows that, based on the algorithm, that if I asked it, what's the weather like today? A response that might be given would be sunny, or cloudy, or rainy, right? So it knows possible responses to that question, and so it will choose one of them. It also knows that English sentences in English are typically structured in a specific way. So it will say, it is sunny today, even if it's not. It doesn't actually understand that I'm asking it. It does, like, well, it knows I'm asking it what is the weather, and it knows that it should respond, it is blank, and that blank is then filled in with, say, sunny, but it doesn't know what weather means. It doesn't know that it refers to what's happening outside and these mechanics of how the sky is the sun out, you know, it doesn't know what sunny means, it doesn't know what rainy means. It, you know, it doesn't have, just because it's able to mimic human speech, but it doesn't actually understand it. It's just parsing it through an algorithm, and then it's just spitting something that it thinks someone might say. and it can do this with a great degree of precision just because of the amount of data that it works. And this is, I think, a fundamental issue with teaching any machine to talk via just feeding it data, because humans don't learn to talk through data, right? Humans learn what things, well, I guess maybe babies in the beginning might like just know that like some people probably do just kind of work based on what they've heard and try to like mimic that, but later on they manage to develop a sort of understanding of what these things mean, right? The computer, it doesn't understand anything. It's just generating responses that someone might give. It's imitating human speech, but it's not generating it. It's not understanding it. It's not parsing it. It is just it is just trying to generate a string that it thinks could be a plausible response to another string. It's not actually answering the question. Hence why, you know, if I ask ChatGPT, is it sunny? Even if I literally tell it, like, if I ask GPT what the weather is, even if it's literally running on a computer that has access to like a weather app, it's not going to tell me the right weather. Well, it might just by luck, but it doesn't know. It doesn't know. Okay, I should look up what's the weather and then blah blah blah. No, it doesn't get it. You know. The Turing test is designed to gauge a computer's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior. First developed by British mathematician Alan Turing. The test has 3 participants: the human judge, the subject, and the machine. The judge engages in conversation with the human and the machine. If the judge cannot determine who is the machine and who is the human, the machine is considered to have passed the Turing test. Mentions that perhaps she and her companions have been captured to perform a test. She is referring to the Turing test. Yeah, again, it's just a case of like the Chinese room kind of explains why the Turing test doesn't exactly work. Mimicking human speech does not convey an actual understanding of that speech. And for anyone that isn't actually familiar with the Chinese room, it essentially just means that, like, imagine a person in a room, locked room, no windows, no way to, go out or in, and you can only talk, right? Sound can go through the door, but nothing else, right? Now let's say there's a Chinese person on the outside of the room, and they ask a question in Chinese. Now let's say the person inside the room has access to a Chinese to English dictionary. So the person on the inside of the room can then translate the question into English, because they don't understand Chinese. They can then generate a response and then translate that response to Chinese using the dictionary, and then, and then respond. Now, of course, there are issues here, such as pronunciation, right? Would definitely be an issue, but, when it comes to, like, a machine, we don't really care about pronunciation, right? ChatGPT is just text, and we have text to voice sort of software, but that's a separate sort of thing, right? The point is more so about, that it's able to mimic Chinese without actually knowing anything about how Chinese works, But it's just, no. The Turing test is just, the point is the Turing test is not, it's not strict enough. All right, here's some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3. Golem, the acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Labor Electronic Machine. Ah, yes, they're working for, they're trying to bring about a fully automated luxury gay space communism. Our robots developed and sold by an American corporation called Hephaestus Systems. Some of the units in this facility, however, have their software significantly advanced by Sears Senior. A portion of them have also been given ABT created by Sears Senior. Incidentally, ABT is short for Artificial Biological Tissue. Yeah, I'm starting to think we might be a golem. Golem's story. The point. The gist of Golem's somewhat rambling explanation is that the center of thought doesn't necessarily have to reside in the body. In the case of Golem, the self clearly resides in the mainframe and operated the body remotely. Since a self-aware robot could assist this way, he theorized, what would prevent humans from doing the same? If humans are actually being controlled by lines of force,
When is there actually any such thing as free will? Okay, so this is the idea that, like, perhaps the consciousness doesn't actually reside in the brain, and that the brain just simply the consciousness is somewhere else, and that then the brain simply receives messages from the consciousness and the body executes. But I don't really see what that has to do with free will, like, at all, you know? You know, the whole thing of free will, it's interesting. It's an interesting question. I like the idea of determinism, right? Like, if something is predetermined to happen, do you still have the free will, right? Like, it's an interesting question. I mean, I would say yes. I don't think just because, like, something is, I don't know what, you know, like, okay, yeah, maybe your body doesn't have free will if it's like some kind of outside consciousness, but that consciousness does. That is what's giving out the orders. The body is just like, at the end of the day, that's like saying my legs don't have free will, and well, they don't. Your brain does, right? Your brain is just giving instructions to your legs. Your legs don't have free will, though. That's, you know, it's like, oh, my brain and my legs don't have free will. What am I gonna do? You know? Oh, it opened again. I wonder what's inside this time. There's a lot of stuff in here.
It's good, isn't it? Better than having nothing, at least.
Let's go through them one by one. First, we've got a map. It says floor B. The map we found in the lab said floor A on it. Well, we took the elevator down to get here, so floor A must be the upper floor.
Yeah.
Keep going. There's still a lot in there. These must be...
key cards.
They have a picture of the moon on them.
This must be what the announcer was talking about, then.
And we've got 2 of them, just like with the sun cards.
You should take one, Luna.
Huh? Why?
You're solo. Alice and I can keep the other one.
Oh, of course. Thank you.
Alright, what's next?
Looks like a note.
Here are some more AB game rules for... Yeah, okay.
All 3 of us can't abstain. There has to be at least one vote.
Oh, there'd be a rule like that, though. It seems pointless.
Well, because if there wasn't, then as long as everyone stayed out of their rooms, literally, as long as no one went into the AB room, everyone is guaranteed to ally, and everyone would get 2 points every round, everyone would be out into the room, right? So, like, there would literally be, right, like, if the other person goes into a room, they have the possibility of betrayal. If they don't go into a... Right, okay, so, you know, let's imagine this situation. Both parties go into the room. Okay, then they're trying to figure out, are they going to ally? Should I ally? Are they going to betray? Should I betray? That sort of thing. If one party goes into the room, then one party is guaranteed to ally, and then the other party gets to choose based on that information. That is actually, I think, a valid strategy, right? Simply staying out of a... Right, like, if you want to ally with someone, and you have good reason to believe that the other person is willing to ally with you, but their main, like, okay, let's say there's 2 people, right? And I want to ally with the other person, right? And I know that they want to ally with me, right? I don't think they're bluffing, but they are unsure because they think I might be betrayed, right? If I trust them, but they don't trust me, what I can do then is just stay outside the room, because there's no need for trust, right? If I stay outside the room, then it is guaranteed that I pick ally. So, right, so by staying out of the room, I can guarantee trust, and so then that person will pick ally. Of course, that only works if one party trusts the other one enough to leave their life in their hands. If both parties stay outside of the room, though, you don't need trust because both parties are guaranteed to ally, and so then everyone, it just makes the game too easy, right? You need to have someone voting so that there is always the chance of betrayal, you know? I think Zero wants to make sure people are actually playing the game regardless of the situation. What sort of situation are you talking about? Well, it could be anything, really. Whatever. We've got only 2 things left. What's this thing? It looks like some sort of plug or key. I guess you insert into something and twist.
Do you see anything in here that I could fit into?
Even if we did, does it really matter at this point?
What?
Look in the safe. What's the last thing in there?
Key.
Is this the key to the exit? Pretty sure it is. We can get out now.
Awesome, let's...
Wait, what should we do with the plug? Fine, I guess I'll hold on to it. I doubt we'll need it, but you never know.
Sounds good, let's go. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna end it here, because we're at the end of this escape room. After that, you know, next time we will, you know, venture forth into this branch. It's been what, 3 hours? Yeah, because I spent an ungodly amount of time on that voltage puzzle because I was just being stupid. And you got me talking about fucking computer science and AI philosophy, okay? That's the game. But yeah, okay, yeah. Roughly 3 hours. Honestly, I was kind of expecting this stream I might have to end it at like 2 or something. In like 2 hours because I was feeling really tired when I came in, but like no, you know, 3 hours? Not quite, and we're behind. But, you know, legitimately... Oh, actually, I need to save the game. Legitimately, did some more than I expected here. You know, we actually made some good progress, even if we did waste a lot of time. Yeah, I think as long as we just keep, like, finishing a branch every time, that will be good, you know? That is the ideal, I think. So, yeah, don't forget to, you know, like and subscribe if you... I mean, if you've stayed all the way here, you clearly enjoyed it. So, you should join us for the next part, which will be next week, hopefully. Well, I mean, I might do something during the week. It's unlikely, but I might if I have time and I feel like it. And then tomorrow we'll be playing some more Persona 5, which I am. Oh my god, I'm loving that game. It's so much better than 4. God damn. Okay, when I shit on 4, it's because I'm shitting on 4. I still like 4. I do still think it's a good game. But my god, is it so much worse than 3 and 5. Like, by a long shot. But that's that, and this is this. So, yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow.